All right, guys, I'm making this video. A lot of people have been asking me on my live streams when I'm playing Assassin's Creed or just in any, food challenges I do, whatever the case is. People hit me up on Instant Messenger and Instagram and everything else. What do you think of this EDP situation? What do you think of, the allegations against him and Cold Raven and everything else? Here's the deal. EDP is a great friend, okay? EDP, me and him have been we've had deep conversations for the last fucking 6 years easy. Okay. Whatever he needs, I'm down with. You know what I mean? Whatever he needs, if he needs something from me, he knows I'm going to be there. And if I need something from him, I know he's going to be there. It's that kind of relationship. Now, here's the problem I have. And he's admit this. And here's the thing. When you have trouble in the girl department, and a lot of guys do, a lot of guys either are socially awkward, they don't know what to say to them. A lot of guys think that if they're, if they compliment them all the time, and if they, buy whatever they want, and if they take them out to dinner all the time, and if they treat them like a goddess, the logical thing here would be, well, they have to like me back. They always look for the bad guy. They have to like me back. I've seen this girl in 3 different horrible relationships, whether she's verbally abused, physically beaten, whatever the case may be. But yet they always go back to that bad guy, right? When you don't have that in you as a person to play that game, you're stuck on the outside looking in. Doesn't matter about your weight. It doesn't matter about what you do as a profession. Obviously, a girl doesn't want to date a pizza delivery driver part-time because she has to see a future with that said person, right? If we have a family, how's he going to support us? If I don't want to work, I want to find a guy that is going to work, and I'll be there and I'll be a housewife, whatever the case may be. So there's that aspect, obviously. Now, EDP isn't far from a delivery driver. I mean, he's he hates this, but he is a famous YouTuber. You know what I mean? So he doesn't really have to worry about, I mean, he's even while doing YouTube, he works security. It's not like he was just doing this full time and just sitting on his ass. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he's at the situation now where he can live comfortably and do YouTube full time, but it's not like he was just, living on his parents. If anything, he was taking care. I mean, he said this multiple times. I know this to be true. When his mom was alive, it was him and his mom taking care of his dad and sister and everything else. Sister lives in LA, but you get the picture. So when you don't have that in you, and you don't have the game necessary, literally I mean, Ralphie May, let's take a look at Ralphie May. Yeah, he's famous. He was $1 million, right? But he got pussy all the time. Whether he paid for it or whatever, I don't know for sure. But he had the gift of gab. He could make bitches laugh. He can make them, no matter how. And it's one of those things where, okay, I'd like to be with Ralphie May. So when you're not that person, when you're introverted to an extent by nature, and you've got played, your emotions have been played multiple times, whether it's me, whether it's him, whether it's whoever, any sort of attention that you get, especially from a female, and especially from an attractive female, it's hard not to play into it. Now, having said that, do we have proof that these girls were 15? No. This is just Cold Raven saying it. But let's play devil's advocate, because all you guys are going to think, oh, I'm just defending EDP. Let's play devil's advocate for a second. Okay, let's pretend they all were 15 years old. Dude's what, 28? Okay, so it's a 13-year difference. Yeah, the girl's in high school. Okay, age is a bit rough here. Did EDP send him nude photos? No. Did EDP ask him out on dates and say, let's meet up at this time? No. EDP basically said, hey, you're pretty. He might have had one comment there that was shown that Cold Raven showed, where he might have gotten a little ahead of himself. But to sit here and call him a pedophile, to sit here and call him a fucking stalker and all this other shit, that's beyond bananas. Because I know him as a person. That's not him. He never once tried to initiate contact. He never once tried to initiate hanging out. He never once tried to go and say, hey, come over my house or I'll drive to your house and we'll fuck around and shit like that, setting up fucking sex dates and shit. None of that stuff happened. All you have, all that was shown was, hey, you're pretty. Hey, I like your personality, or hey, I like your hair. Okay, I get it. But you have to, from a person who just wants every person. I don't care if you're a fucking hotshot. I don't care if you're a fucking. And you can sit here and anybody can sit here and say, oh, I don't give a shit what people say about me. I just don't give a fuck. You may have that persona, but there will come a day when you'll be alone looking back on your life, especially if you're an extrovert. Introverts don't give a shit. But especially if you're an extrovert, you can say, oh, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're a hot shot, but when you're all alone and you got no friends and you got nobody to talk to, this shit gets lonely. And deep down inside, it's human nature for everyone to want to be loved. Everyone wants to feel love. Animals want to feel love, whether it's a horsey, whether it's a kitty cat, whether it's a duck. Everyone wants to feel loved. So when you get attention, especially from the opposite sex, especially from an attractive person from the opposite sex, and you don't really have that all the time in that manner, it's hard to be logical at that point because the emotion takes over. How many crimes you hear on the national news? It was a crime of passion. Nobody sits there and says, well, I really like her, but if I can't be with her, I'm just going to go kill her. That's premeditated murder. How many times have you heard stories of a guy walking in, his wife's fucking him, fucking some other dude, he comes home early from work and he fucking just beats her and kills her? That's a crime of passion. You're in the heat of the moment. In this case, you're in the heat of the moment of an attractive female talking to you. Now, let's get to Cold Raven for a moment, okay? If this dude was so concerned with these girls, he would just go to the police. The girls themselves would go to the police. The girls themselves would go to their parents. Has that happened? All Cold Raven does is just, I mean, dude, here's the deal. I don't know him. I've never even heard of the dude. Okay, it's not because he has a bad YouTube channel or whatever, and that's why I've never heard of him. I just don't follow Baltimore Raven shit. I would never have. When I saw about Cold Raven, everyone started DMing me and say, oh my God, you hear about what happened to EDP? You hear what happened to EDP? I'm like, what the fuck? So I immediately go and I see EDP's reaction to Cold Raven, and it's just him fucking eating wings. And I'm like, what kind of reaction is that? What to what? Then I saw Cold Raven's video, and at first I'm like, oh no. But then I started thinking, I sat back and started thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. If these girls are that much in danger, why isn't he going to the police? Why are his videos monetized? That's almost like me making a video and saying, hey, I'm literally watching a crime happen right in front of my eyes. This guy is literally stabbing this girl 30 times. He's threatening. Let's back up a little bit. He's threatening to murder her. He's already punched a hole in the wall. I'm watching it. I'm live streaming this to you guys, and I'm making money off of this live stream because it's monetized. If I actually gave a shit about that situation, I wouldn't even fucking put up a video. I would fucking call the police and say, hey, shit's about to go down. You may want to get here. Has Cold Raven contacted the authorities? No. Has Cold Raven talked to these fucking... It's funny how he's gotten all these fucking girls to fucking... magically, he knows all these girls, or he knows someone that knows all these girls, or all these girls are sending him the shit. Why him? Why isn't it going to every other YouTuber out there? If I'm really that worried about someone getting potentially molested or fucking picked up and pedophilia and all that shit, I would fucking contact somebody. I wouldn't get up here, stand in my fucking bedroom, and start going and waxing poetic about how EDP's a fucking child molester while trying to gain subscribers and trying to gain fucking vids. If you guys already don't know, this video's not monetized. Why? Because I don't give a shit. I'm talking from the heart, man. Now, when EDP does something stupid, I've had a contact with him. I've had conversations with them and say, hey man, you might have wanted to do this, or next time do that in that scenario. So it's not like I'm fucking got his back for 24/7. I will have his back ride or die. But at the end of the day, when he does something stupid, he knows. Likewise, if I did something stupid, he'll tell me. But to sit here and have Cold Raven, now look, I'm a nobody on YouTube. I'm surprised I even have 7,300 fucking subscribers. I have 7,370 subs doing nothing. This dude literally makes it a job to get up there and start fucking talking about whatever. I collect video games. I fucking did scratch ticket videos. I live stream eating pizza rolls. I fucking live stream Assassin's Creed. I'm not fucking making $1 million on YouTube. I'm not even trying to make $1 million on YouTube. If somebody wants to fucking, I got my cult 10 people who fucking watch my live streams when I play Assassin's Creed. I have a feeling if I start playing like Streets of Rage or fucking Kingdom Hearts or fucking something like that, or like a fucking beat 'em up or fucking old school shit, I'll get more live stream. Nobody wants to see me fucking run across fucking Valhalla and fucking go to each fucking stop and fucking collect each fucking situation. That's boring as fuck. It's boring me playing that shit. I got OCD, so I gotta fucking do it. I collect everything in every Assassin's Creed game that's ever come out. That's just how I roll with Assassin's Creed. But the bottom line is the fact that 10 people actually fucking like me enough to fucking sit there and watch me play boring shit. That's a fucking unbelievable. This dude has 2,000 more subs, and he obviously takes it more serious than I do. That's a problem. That's a problem when you literally give everything you got and you only have 2,000 more subs than I do. I don't fucking give a shit. My videos are fucking crappy production. Camera's all fucked up on this, on my laptop. I finally invested in a fucking headset microphone so I can fucking do other shit with that. Too much shit on my plate to fucking worry about making a living on YouTube. Trust me. Now, if I put my mind to it and I fucking sat here and literally had everybody else pay my bills or fucking stay up 24/7, 365 to fucking make a living, I might be able to do okay. I'm not going to be a fucking EDP. I mean, if I should have, when the Red Sox fucking almost lost to the Dodgers in the World Series, I had one of the funniest rants ever, and I wish I had recorded it because you guys would have laughed. But anyway, that's besides the point. I hit pause. I hit stop by accident. Sorry. We're getting off topic. But the bottom line is this. What do I think about EDP? I think EDP is a great person. I think EDP is a fucking hell of a friend. And if any of you guys know him as well as I do, you'll know that. You know that. You don't even have to worry about that shit. But if this dude, Cold Raven, I got no beef with him. I've got no issue with him. Except for the fact that if he's that worried, don't monetize your videos and fucking call somebody. If you're that fucking scared for these girls. Because otherwise, all you're doing is literally narrating a fucking murder about to go down and getting paid for it. Well, I made my fucking $60 on this video. On to the next. Meanwhile, these girls are supposedly fucking getting molested and supposedly fucking having issues. And they're fucking, oh, I feel for my safety. Well, then if you feel for your safety, call somebody. Otherwise, who gives a fuck? He hadn't fucked them. He didn't even fucking send him nudes. He didn't ask for nudes. He fucking complimented him and said fucking hi. And these bitches have fucking messaged him. And to literally sit there and create fake fucking profiles setting him up, that's first of all fucking illegal. It's fucking illegal. Unless you're the fucking law. If you're the law and you're trying to catch a pedophile, that's a different story. But anyway, that's the fucking deal. And if Cold Raven even sees this video, I'm going to Eminem you, bro. I got a fucking egg for a head. I got a fucking fat body. The end. What do you want from me? Now what? Insult me. What do you insult my 7,300 subs because you have 2,000 more than I do? I mean, there you go. All done. Well, I fucking like Harry Potter. Okay. What else you want to fucking throw at me? I mean, that's really it. That's all you got. So final thoughts. Cold Raven, in my opinion, is just trying to make a buck off EDP in the situation. EDP knows that he shouldn't text 15-year-olds. I mean, he knows that. But again, it's hard when you're in that scenario, when you just want attention and you wish you had attention more than you are getting from the opposite sex, it's tough to be in that scenario. I mean, look, every guy out there has had a scenario where his best friend's girlfriend has flirted with his ass, touched his arm, and she's gorgeous. Every guy has had that little fucking thought that's creeped in that says, fuck, I have an opportunity to fuck the shit out of this girl. But it's still no if you got your boys back. But you thought it. And don't tell me you haven't, because you fucking have. And if you want to say you didn't, we both know you're full of shit, so fucking try again. Oh, I would never do that. You may never do it, but you thought it. But anyway, that's my thoughts on EDP. He's still my friend. He'll always be my friend, unless he goes and murders fucking people. It's a different story. But he'll always be my friend. And that's the fucking bottom line. But if he does something, I'll call him out. He knows that. I do something stupid, he'll call me out. He knows that, I know that. So that's friendship. And at the end of the day, if these girls are really that fucking scared for their lives, and they're scared that their pussies are going to be pulverized by a fucking weird molester on the internet, then call somebody. Oh, I'm scared. But yet I'm going to go fucking initiate this conversation and have my tits all bulging out, but I'm scared. The fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, I'm going to report on this and I'm going to fucking tell everybody about EDP's secret fucking life, but I'm getting paid for it and I'm not doing anything about it. So in reality, I really don't care about these girls. I just care about my income. Let's call it how we see it. Okay? So anyway, that's the drill. Side note, if you guys want to see Valhalla, I stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays, but usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays. If you guys want to check it out, it's fucking just chill or whatever, talk about whatever. I'll answer any questions you have. That's pretty much the drill. So at some point, I'll be doing a video on the Outrun arcade machine I have from Arcade 1-Up. I gotta get I forgot about this. I gotta get an extension cord. I had to move Mortal Kombat, Marvel, and NBA Jam over to the left so I could put the Outrun in. I gotta get an extension cord to plug those fuckers in again. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's my final thoughts on EDP. So if you guys fucking don't in the live stream say, what are your thoughts on EDP? Well, fucking watch the video. I'm busy playing fucking Assassin's Creed. I'll answer anything you want, but if it comes to EDP, this is the fucking it. And this should be sufficient. Appreciate you guys. I don't care if I get 1 million likes, and I don't care if I get 1 million dislikes. It is what it is. Shit's fucking gotta be known. Peace.